We're
I'm
just
being
here.
wrong.
How's quarantine treating all of you?
It's
Oh,
alright.
love it. Love it.
My exams got cancelled, so I can't be any happier.
Like,
Sudden, bruv. Oh
I'm
my
just getting paid to like be at home and masturbate, so it's cool, bro. Like, I'm just out here.
God. Man's dead. Bands, bruv.
Fantastic, man.
And you're always on that.
Behave.
Fantastic, bro.
Koski, I'm actually naked right now.
The other room's got like a natural.
Bro, yours is dead.
Why have you just got a black background, man? Like,
I'm fucking paying. That's why I don't need any distraction.
That's my only input to this group, innit? I just add colour to the back to the diversity.
Dickhead, man.
That's literally it. I wouldn't be accepted otherwise, innit? I don't even know. I'm just JJ, innit? That's it. Can someone else start? No, I'm not starting this shit. Someone else start, please.
Fuck it.
What do you
I'm
do?
Sage, you feel me? I make music. Boom.
Come on, boom.
What?
Boom.
Is that it?
Yeah, what do you do?
A lot of you make music, yeah. And for those of you who make music, you're all sick. Also, J Bands as well. I've spun your tune with Virgil and Finn Fotsal. I spun it on radio before, but I didn't know it was you.
Oh, what? Wow.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Cool.
Yeah. Also, Sudden as well. Your music's live. Do you want to give a quick introduction to yourself?
I make music about being fucked up on drugs and fucking bitches, man.
Where's the accent from as well?
I grew up in Thailand. Went to like American schools there when I was young. I just moved around a lot, so I went to like international schools. So I guess that's where.
Yeah.
We dig.
JJ, what's your role in the group?
Recently for Full, like I've just kind of like been like organizing with Dave, so we pattern shows. Anything to do with like, I guess that more like direction of like the overall what like 4-4 trying to do. Like we kind of like, we don't take lead, we kind of like take everyone's ideas, like consolidate them and like kind of make them happen. So you can't even see me right now.
I can't see you at all.
Kind of like, I don't know, kind of like bringing shit together. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pattern like, I don't know, link ups with either like other people, other like collectives, kind of patterning shit on that kind of front. But like 4-4, like we do like shit together. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no like necessary lead or anything, but just like kind of like direction of taking all the ideas and like moving forward with it. Because there's so many, like you said, there's so many of us. It's hard to like sometimes like kind of like progress or like move because there's so many ideas kind of like floating about. So we kind of just take everyone's ideas, like pattern meetings together, and then boom, and move forward with it.
You make very different kind of music. It feels quite out of the box as well, and it feels like I should have come across you guys before.
How would you best describe it though?
It feels outside of the kind of grime 140 influence that literally, and that has a hold on like everyone else's. It feels like, do you know what I mean?
What do you mean for like? What do you mean for out the box though? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Can you expand on that?
Because basically, he comes from a grime background, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
That sort of scene.
Definitely. I mean, personally, thank you. I appreciate that. I've come from a grime background. Musically, it's exciting to hear a group of people that are making different music to that. Do you know what I mean? Is Farah here?
That's me. Hello.
Damn, Farah.
Co-producer.
Farah.
Appreciate it.
What's your trade?
Just make beats pretty much.
Yeah.
But
Enough
I mean,
For You beat is so cold.
I appreciate it.
Damn, Farah. Youngest and best in the scene right now, Farah.
And so what? So you're 16 as well?
Yeah, 16, 17 in October.
Crazy.
Yo, you're allowed to be here.
Shush. Catch a case.
Bro.
And obviously Jake, yeah, I know Jake already. From Tottenham Textiles.
Wait, which Jake? Bands Osman. Oh.
Osman.
Oh,
yeah.
What are you telling me, bro? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. Like,
Yeah.
the station was fucking calm, man. It's cool.
Yeah. So what's your trade in the group?
I guess.
Sorry?
I do all the photography for the events, and I do a lot of other portraiture of all the boys, and all of the work that I've been doing with 4-4, like in the past 6 months and shit, is all currently getting curated into my book that's getting released at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So what's the book going to be called?
I'm releasing a biannual magazine. It's going to come out every 6 months. It's basically a comment on modern day rave culture and music culture, and how hip hop and rave culture are becoming kind of the same thing, just because we're now living in the era of a motive rather than living in the era of a rave, because everything kind of, the lines are becoming really blurred. So I'm doing that, and yeah, so all the shit I've been doing of the boys, like including Barney as well, who's technically associated but not technically 4-4. So Barney, Rourke, everyone is all going into the book. But yeah, that's what I'm doing really. And yeah, it's a bit fucking mad how me and you met, Gio, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Bear with, bro.
Yeah, trust me. You know what I mean? Like, when you like introduce yourselves like you're in like a class, like, you know what I mean?
Fucking icebreakers.
Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy how we met. So we met at Tottenham Textiles, which was we designed the Tottenham kit for 2021, or we helped them design it or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're into your design as well, and I remember you just were the best out of everyone. Like, do you remember that girl who did her presentation?
Terrible, bro. Absolutely terrible.
Oh, days, that was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, it comes from kind of what I study. Like, I study fashion communication, so it kind of comes with that, really.
All right, cool.
My man's bare silent. Make him talk, fam. Look at him, bro.
Do you want to introduce yourself quickly?
Yeah. Also called. Yeah, I produce rap, pretty much everything in music. Studied it, put my degree in it. That just really.
Could you turn your mic up a bit?
Is it not working?
Sound like you got your phone up your arse, mate.
Shut your bitch up.
Talk up, boy.
There we go. There's the loud Luke that we need right now.
Hello?
What, Dave? You're looking sexy, bro.
Go on, vitamin D.
All right, so Law's So Cold, yeah? So do you want to just introduce yourself again? Because I didn't hear that.
Yeah. Law's So Cold. I produce music. I rap.
Yeah.
Perform. Been doing music practically all my life. I studied it, read it, write it, everything. And yeah, I just be...
Yo, you don't know it's come out of him when he bleeds, innit? It's not blood, innit?
Yeah, literally.
Bang.
I've been doing this for years. I've known these lot for like, 3-4 years now. I've been for a while, known everyone for a while.
You're a cold rapper, though.
Well, thank you. I didn't used to rap. I only used to produce, and then it wasn't until I met and we used to like go like what was it, Holloway, and that we used to freestyle and that. And then one day we're just in studio uni, decided to hop on mic and that, formed a group called So Cold. That kind of flopped. So yeah, and then eventually just we were doing shows and that, and then 4-4. Yo, that's my experience anyway. So.
That's it. Jay Bands.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. Do you want to give a quick introduction?
Yeah, cool. I mean, so I'm Jay Bands, DJ, producer. What can I say? I mean, I've been DJing for like 4 years now. Done radio on like Ella stations, done NTS, done Radar. Now on Bellamy. First Tuesday of the month, 5 to 7 p.m. Showcasing the best all over the world. What can I say? I met these lot in the vibes. Come on, we've been out here, we've been taking over. I feel like this year is the year we're gonna pop. So I feel like
what makes you say this year in particular?
It's because the quality of the music got so much better. To be honest,
people are underrating a lot of people in the UK specifically. So a lot of people only look at certain artists. They only look at certain people that make music because they're popping, because they have Grime Daily videos, because they have Mixtape Madness videos, because they have Link Up videos.
Yeah.
There ain't many artists that push themselves completely from the ground up without any handouts, without anything. And that's what we're doing, and that's what we're pushing. So I feel like we're going to catch people off guard, and that's when we're going to start to get more traction and get noticed. So yeah.
I feel like the traction you get off Link Up TV or whatever is going to be it tends to be more temporary. So if you're building yourself purely from the ground up, it's like every single follower and every single person just counts so much more because they're just a confirmed.
Exactly.
But you're a sick producer, so let's move on to Sage.
Yo, my name's Sage. I'm a artist. Yeah, I do singing and rapping and whatnot. So I've been into music for as long as I can remember, to be honest. But I say when I linked up with these lot, that's when I started kind of. Hey, Baz, why are you laughing for, you basement?
I
know, but when I linked up with these lot, then I started.
Sage.
Yeah.
I make music.
Yeah, when I linked up with these lot, I started taking it more serious. You know what I'm saying? Started going studio, making more tunes and whatnot. And then like even recently, I released like my first project as well.
Round of applause for
Right
Sage.
now, I'm just trying to keep going up. That's pretty much it.
Fuck the NHS, clap for Sage.
My isolation.
Tyler.
No, I'm basically I make the clothes for everyone. Well, a lot of the clothes. Doing music videos at the moment.
Trust me.
I mean, yeah. Oh shit! You know one funny thing, right? Yeah. Other than fucking Raw, yeah, I see you. JJ, fucking man. JJ basically introduced me to everyone. Like, I'm just shouting you out there, JJ. Like, you made a lot of this whole group happen. Like, definitely done bits. So I'm so glad to be a part of all this. Like, it does mean a lot, and that's definitely my drive is working with all these guys. So yeah.
Your visuals are hard though. Obviously the visuals for Double Curse were sick.
Yeah, that video slaps, bro.
Sure. I've watched that video like hundreds of times. So
get those views up.
That's how I got all the views. All my friends just fucking replaying the song.
Brock's just there clicking it. 5K, man, that's the clicks.
Dave, I think you should go Dave. Go Dave, because he is.
Alright. Yo, what's good? I'm Dave.
I'm Dave from Wales.
I don't really have like a specified role as such. I'm essentially just a groupie for these lot. I'm just a guy at the front of the
Nah,
shut up, man. This is the accountant.
Oh, this guy is being so modest. You're being modest as fuck.
Yeah, don't be modest.
It's like the ASAP Yam.
So just literally just no modesty. Yeah, just say your piece. Like.
Alright, so essentially, I'm just the guy that kind of brings it all together. So, like, you know what Rourke was saying in the last interview about that Stratford house, where he like just pulled up JJ and that, and like, basically, me and JJ met on our first night when we came to London. We're from Wales, and then we just been doing our thing for years, yeah. And he moved into this flat, and then it would just be popping every single night, yeah. And then just through these parties, I met Rourke, I met Cuba, I met flipping. Who else come through? I met Sage when he had an afro. He was like,
yo, he just part of the Jacksons, didn't
he? And then, since then, like, similar, again, what Rourke was saying, like, we would just go into these shows and we just started to realize, like, yo, we can do it better than these guys in-house. Like, all these events, just like any MC, any rapper, we can do this shit ourselves. And then we'll kind of just come together and we are. Yeah. So I mean, I just kind of move in the shadows, just kind of linking it all together, introducing the right people to the right people. So, I mean.
Yeah, and what I like about your group is that it feels like people are from all around the show. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
that's why it's +44, innit? Because I mean, some people might say otherwise, but we don't bank for no postcodes or anything like that. It's just +44 because we're from everywhere. You know?
That's me, bro.
It's a rock.
Shut up, man. I interview already. Why are you here, man?
Oh, exactly. So. But nah, I want to say something quickly, just about so +44. Well, I already said it in other interviews. We all linked up, and I've literally met all these lot through just random.
How did the whole thing come together? So anyone can answer.
Yo, but what Dave was just saying is just like all met each other through each other, and then it wasn't a solid thing for a while. Like we didn't have a solid thing, like a name for it for a while. We were all just doing our thing, and then we bro, it's bare weird because we didn't even say, "Oh, we're gonna solidify it." I swear, it just came together. Like we just
organic.
Just became.
Knew there was solid people.
Yeah.
We just wanted
everything was like natural.
It's not planned, bro. It's just and it's mad.
I'm kind of new to this. That's the thing. I only joined recently, so but I met all of these people through Sodom because I met Solon through Cavelli. It's some long story, but like Rourke was saying, like we all met through different people, and it's just
bro, you forgot Andy. Yo, we forgot Andy in it. Andy, what do you do?
Oh yeah, Andy. Fuck. What do you do?
So I'm like the visual input to the group. So like flyers, covers.
Cover art, like Donnie did, like like at the shows we have like projections.
And
shit,
yeah.
Like, Andy does the visuals for that and shit.
Sick.
Yeah, bro.
Wavy guy.
Go.
What made you come together as a group? Like, what was your common vision?
Yo, do you know what it is? Yeah, quickly. I want to say someone else can say something else.
The thing, like,
you know what I was gonna say, bro. Like everyone in here, they accept everything and everyone. It's so weird. Like you can be any sort of person, and as long as you're blessed and as long as you're doing the right thing, and as long as you've got like a little vision or something like that, you're accepted in this group, innit? So it's like that. Because we're all bare different individuals. Like you wouldn't put us together.
Yo, trust.
Normal life, but it's like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like.
What do you think makes you different as individuals?
That.
Yo, I felt. Hey, go on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like
different backgrounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like because everyone goes so hard. Like everyone, like individually, everyone really wants to achieve a certain goal. Like really, really wants to get up, and when you put all that energy together, like it's not like everyone's in competition with each other, but like seeing your bro like go hard, you want to go just as hard. Like when Sage dropped his tape, that's just so fire, right? I was gonna drop a tape, but I was like, nah, like I gotta like rework my shit, make sure it's like it slaps even harder than I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that all doing shit, it's like it kind of like it drives you to keep doing your shit because like individually I do all my stuff completely separate, but knowing that like what I do I can involve everyone, it's kind of like a motivation kind of aspect to it because like even though all the boys are making music and shit, I don't particularly make music, like, but when there's like a level of quality that's coming out, it kind of makes everyone individually get driven to kind of create something better. And it's like the first show when that sold out, that was sick, and that gave motivation for everyone to start getting on the music team again, putting more fire out. Then another fucking show, and then it's just motivation. It's keeping the ball like rolling, and it's only happening because everyone's doing their own individual thing.
I also feel like although we're all mad different, everyone's like cool like principles and morals that we're actually like so in line, and I fully think that like has united us like way before we were even a collective. Like we're all like cool people that like the same kind of like views, morals and principles, and then we're like, yo, we're gonna do like bring our own successes together, and that's how like we've kind of like,
what do you mean by morals and principles?
We never lick our asses like everyone else in London.
Yeah, we just the way we see it in life, we're all like in line. You know what I'm saying?
What did Dave say?
I said we don't lick our asses like everyone else in London.
Oh yeah, fact.
That's one, innit? That's just like one basic principle. That's one. For real.
We don't have like, for example, we all do our own thing. We don't have like a leader. Like most groups look at, like there's the leader, there's a main artist.
Yeah.
We're all the main people. Like we don't have like a boss that we look up to. Like we're doing our own thing. We come together, all our ideas come together to make it into a massive thing. A lot of collectives in the UK and London, they'll have like one person who's like the ringleader, the person that looks out for everybody else, the person that's out the most music. Whereas with us, we all kind of like look to each other for like cues, and we all kind of work separately, but when we come together, we also do something just like sick as well. So yeah, best way to say it.
Yeah, we're not like yes men, innit? We'll tell each other straight like how it is, at all times, regardless of like.
Yeah, I know you do that.
We'll always tell each other, innit? Like even if it's like fuck, we're sick, because that's just the truth. That's how we've always moved.
You can't improve without criticism, innit? And so
exactly, 100%.
That's the way to go forward. If you're honest, then
it
works.
How long has it been around for?
Almost 2 years now, over 2 years.
Okay.
Well, like officially over 2 years. So, like with regard to the collective, like Rourke said before, it was all just like a natural process. So it wasn't really anything forced. Like we would just roll with each other, be creating with each other, making music, going out, linking new people and whatnot. And then yeah, so it was at the end of 2018 when we actually like solidified the name like +44, and it was like, yeah, we're gonna roll with this. And then yeah, ever since that now, like because we got like more of a clear vision of what we're doing, and we're able to work around that much better.
So what is the vision?
Nah, fuck UK, bro.
So much more clearer.
It's not even
Yeah, everyone's
Wait,
putting
no,
in
hold on,
so
wait,
much
no,
fucking
because
work.
wait, JJ just said fuck UK. Yeah, I just found that interesting because no, because recently I've personally I've been discovering that music is so much more than just the UK, and I actually prefer the music coming out of America. And I think you guys are much closer to that than being bracketed by the UK. And I think that's because the UK tends to, it's less freedom if you're boxed in that.
Not fucking.
Bro, that's the thing. That's the thing though.
It's our home.
That's the thing though. Like the fact that you said because like our music is different, it's more associated with America. Like we're trying to change that. Rather than like, because you know when people are trying to do their things like, they're always making comparisons to America, but we're trying to change that whole narrative and be like, yo, we can be from here and do whatever kind of music we're gonna do. You feel me?
Yeah, 100%. But I think that's purely because the music coming out of America is more forward thinking though. So it's not necessarily that you're
exactly.
sound American. It's just that it's more forward thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Way more progressive. They're more right in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Something to keep in mind as well.
Remember we were saying about British music is too literal. American music's more conceptual, and I think a lot of what I hear that you guys make is way more conceptual. You can, in my opinion, you can relate to conceptual stuff a lot more.
Facts, bro. People in the UK are stuck in their own fucking ways, and they don't want to like give anyone. They don't want to give anyone any leeway to do their own thing. Everyone's like, bro. That's why I can't post on GRM Daily or Link Up TV. I'll get rinsed, bro. People like,
if it's not Afrobeats, if it's not drill.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think
that's all good and well, but like,
I think it goes back to what Gio said about how a lot of the UK music, like a lot of the shit you'll see on GRM Daily, it's all the same. Like it works for certain kind of demographic in terms of like get some fat ass bitches, you get some nice cars, you get like an Airbnb, and like it'll pop, but it's like, bro, like that kind of shit just comes and goes every 2 months.
Isn't it? For real, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to leave a long-lasting effect.
We're trying to leave legacy.
No, and that's the thing. I feel like they're too focused on that kind of just showing off that one side of what it means to be a rapper, right? Our kind of music is we're trying to make like timeless music. You feel me?
I see we're having an effect.
Some chick just popped up to me saying, "Who is that guy with the Dora the Explorer background?" It's fucking what's it called? What's her name? Bleach Peach.
Who's that?
She's like, "Who is that Dora?"
Alice.
Send me her Insta.
Don't kill me.
Slide into a Zoom DMs.
I'm gonna say is,
bro, I feel like with every man in this group, like everyone wants to create their own shit rather than like do something that's been done. Like it goes to the garms, goes to the music, the visuals.
Yeah.
Everyone's original.
I like leaders.
What is it?
The other day, they're so cute, bro. Oh, honestly.
What is it on a literal level that separates you guys from people in the UK?
We don't give a shit.
Easy. Yeah. People in the UK makes one or the other type of music. Feel me? There's not a lot of scope towards artists that make alternative rap or alternative like music in general. A lot of people in the UK claim that they make this music, that music, but a lot of their music is inspired by, you know, famous people, this, that, and the other. We're kind of like looking at people that we're inspired by, but we're creating our own lane to move in.
More versatile.
Exactly. There's a lot more versatility involved. There's a lot more creativity involved. A lot of people just walk in the studio and go like, yeah, cool, ching down my ops, that's it, you're out. We actually like think through what we're doing, like if it's making beats, if it's doing photography, if it's doing art, if it's doing music, we take time to sit down, look at a concept, explore the concept, create the concept, and then put it out for people to actually like take it.
Okay.
That's the same.
That's a lot different to other artists. Like if you look at people on our roster, you can't really be like, oh, he's similar to this guy, because they're not. Like all of our artists are unique. and I thought that's what separates us.
Yeah, no, agreed, 100%. To me, hearing your music, the things that make you stand out is your music is much more melodic than most UK music for a start.
Oh yeah.
It's also, I feel like subject matter wise as well, music in the UK for me, from my perspective, tends to be quite one-dimensional, and you don't want to talk about your feelings or whatever. Like, it's quite macho and like, oh, I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna fucking ching down this person and that person. But
Yeah,
I feel like with you guys, yeah, it feels like the subject matter is more free.
Trying to be true to ourselves, you feel me? We're not trying to impress the next person. Like, we make what we're happy making.
If you come to the shows, like,
I listen,
you came to the show, you see like melodic songs being performed, hard fucking turn up songs, emotional songs, like everything, man.
If you're feeling any type of mood, you can find a song within the group.
Yeah. Everything's happening in house and like because of so many different influences, you know, like.
I think that's the best way to do it, because shit doesn't get like people don't get misunderstood. Like, you know, if we all have a common idea and a common goal, like, it gets stuff done quicker because we all know what we want to achieve. But if you like outsource it to other people, it makes it difficult, innit?
This is what's mad as well, because obviously we take a lot of pride in each other's projects as well. But I've noticed definitely everyone's got slight similar kind of, it's almost like JJ was saying with the values and rules, but we have that almost creatively as well. Like, I definitely share a lot of like creative ideas of like my punk stuff. And I share that in Rourke's music as well. Like, I can hear that. I can hear that in Sudden's music. I can hear that in Sage's music. Like, I can hear it across the board. Like Luke, like as well. Like, bro, some of your tunes are fucking blown my mind with like this different. Like, I know we're different, but it's what like why we're different. I think it's definitely a what kind of different as well. We're not just doing some like hardcore music or just some like emo music or something. There is definitely like a bit of a different style. It's like every generation has their new kind of like setting in it, and I think we're definitely onto our new one, at least what we're doing, and we're doing it our way. We're not listening to anyone else.
Yeah, and I think the visuals for Double Curse definitely reflect that, because it was a real vibe. It was just authentic. Do you know what I mean? It was just an authentic
style, the style of clothes that these guys wear, like not just my clothes, but like the style that JJ has, like the fucking music, the fucking beats. Literally, like Farah, when I heard your beats, like Jay, when I heard your beats, like literally it blew my fucking head off. The how similar like I saw my ideal type of that medium being, like music. Or I find everyone's very similar in different mediums, even though we're doing different stuff. It's like a polite competition. Like you're not in the same necessarily the same boat as that person, but you're still kind of competing with each other. Like these guys, you know, we're always driving each other forwards, but in
it's a positive competitive edge.
Yeah.
When you're in a group.
I feel like something as well is that we didn't let our egos get in the way of us. Like, we're all kind of like humbled, grounded people as well. Like, you talk to a lot of
leaders as well.
People who make like people who have more than 5K plays on SoundCloud will just like turn away and not, because they think they're it. But it's like, man, you probably paid for your listens. Like,
that is such facts, honestly. Yeah.
But like, we like, you could DM any of us and we'll be like, yo, what's up? Like, we'll talk to you. We'll give you time of day. Like, we're all open people, and that's something that I feel like the scene's missing as well.
Rourke is pissing.
Fucking it.
I was
like, what?
Where do you see it going in the future?
Worldwide.
Yeah, global, baby.
Yeah, global.
Come on.
+44 international.
Yeah, global.
Come on, fam. I'm trying to
Global
have
is the aim.
Believe that. We're gonna have
+44 FC.
+44 Harem.
Trust me. I'm
Come on.
+44 gaming.
They're gonna rename the Lakers to the +44 Lakers. That's what we're gonna be on in 5 years. We're gonna accumulate that much currency that we can just rule the world. Fuck Jeff
Football
Bezos.
club as well, bro.
Yo, we're gonna have so much influence on
club are you gonna get?
Buy the whole UK and call it +44.
Come on, +4 Ireland.
It's already cool +4 hostel.
Well, I've definitely met you before, J Bands.
Why does everyone say that?
Grinder.
You're waiting now. Don't kill me.
Everyone loves sticking it on me for meeting me somewhere. I don't remember. You're gonna have to remind me. I assume that you probably know like a 237 Dons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably met at one of their shows or something, because I had like a small little thing where I was like DJing for them and stuff like that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, probably might have been that.
Where are you all from?
West
South
London.
Weezy. South Weezy, stand up, you know, come on.
South London.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm from countryside, bro. I'm from a fucking, Somerset. I'm from a small town called Chard.
Dodgy place.
OTNs.
You guys are up in Manchester a lot as well, aren't you?
We got like, we got like a boy Tokes, like General G, all them man are from Manny, innit? So you got like links there.
Shout out General. For real though, that's how the name came about though, because like, you know, normally with collectives,
name too.
Yeah. You know, normally with collectives, like they will always be from like one particular area, like a group or whatever. But like with us, we figured that we're from all over the UK, and then like obviously the area code for the UK is +44, and then that's how the name came about.
So you guys do shows as well?
Yeah.
And I've seen a couple of videos of, I saw Rook performing on YouTube as well, and it looks crazy.
First
Bro,
event, like
no support from no one in fucking London, bro. We did it all ourselves.
Like, but bro, like it was bigger than the I Am Next show the day before. We were worried about because they had a show the day before, bro. The next one, even fucking bigger. We couldn't even let people in and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, now both shows, G, it was knock off for like 12 a.m. Both shows.
Yeah, saw that, bro. One in, one out.
I kept going after.
It was like 12 a.m. One in, one out. One in, one out, bro. We got
with no handouts as well, bro. Like no handouts.
No handouts.
Bro. Just a gang, bro. We just fucking
trust me.
Off our own backs, bro. Like
all self.
That's another thing. That's another thing when it comes back to morals as well, because like pretty much everyone in the group, like if they really wanted to, they could like dick ride or like ride someone else's wave. But none of us have done that. We've all just stayed true to ourselves.
Bro, we back ourselves in
We'll ride our own wave.
That's the important thing. We back each other's talents and shit.
even when Rook performed at the show that I was doing, and then a lot of you guys came along as well.
The next day, I remember, they were like, yeah, we saw that show about the label and shit, and was like, yeah, we want to have a meeting. Them sort of things. You might as well split your heads open, boys.
Quick.
And then you were just performing, just holding that tissue to your head.
They were like, nah, you can't perform like that. I was like, nah, just chill.
And then there was that woman who you had that first aid kit as well, and she kept on trying to force it on you.
Yeah, bro.
You were just like, no. That was so funny, man.
Bro, I remember I was on my phone, bro, and I just saw on Instagram. I was thinking, what the fuck happened to this guy? This guy was holding his head on the bed. Yo.
Oh, they killed me.
Oh, goat shit.
Tell me about Youth Club as well.
Tyler.
Yeah. We just making those clothes to those rock stars.
Get me
oversized Youth Club tee on me.
Yeah, so I can't. Hey, come on.
Yeah, no, I can't express how much like fucking I appreciate these guys are always backing me. Like I really appreciate it. So always trying to make the clothes better. We're just trying to make handmade clothes one of one. You're not gonna get this shit anywhere else.
Yeah, that's
the
it.
Shit these guys wear it on stage is there.
That's a mission statement though. For you're not gonna get this shit anywhere else. That like applies to everything that we're doing. Like everyone's own thing. Like you're not gonna get this shit anywhere else.
We had an exhibition from Youth Club. We had all of the visuals artists like curated to their sound. So like everyone had a role in like creating this event that was just mad different to what anyone else is doing.
No, bro, Gio, like the thing is like in the last week of April, you know Dom, innit? You know Lost Woods. We were meant to have like a collab week with them and like have like we'll have like 3 days planned in it. We had like a talk panel on like fashion and music. We had an installation, like a youth club installation, and then like an after party at Ace, and it was all booked for like the 24th of April. But obviously like the corona that got cancelled. Yeah. We're gonna do like another show in like Manny, and we had like Slovenia pattern with these lot in like end of August, September. But obviously these are all like subject to what's gonna happen with the whole. But like we've got like shit planning in it on coming, because like, after the first two events, we're like, yo, what we can like. This is like we can only go harder. Do you know what I'm saying? So we had that proper shit planned out, like to continue like the momentum, but Corona's kind of like put it on pause. But it has been a bad thing because like every man's been like in their bag. Like everyone's been making music, bro. It's mad. Like everyone's been making music, doing fucking like visuals. Like we're just preparing ourselves so when this shit blows over.
I made 100 beats this quarantine. I'm not gonna lie, at least over 100.
100 beats, fam.
This guy.
100? Fucking hell.
Oh, like, I'm cooking up right now.
I love Farrah,
Yeah, Farrah.
Yeah, Farrah.
And what's been some of your favourite moments so far.
When Rourke and Mac wheeled up Gucci Belt like 5 times.
Yeah, yo.
Lalo, it got spun bare time.
Yeah, it was like
That's what I'm saying.
Spun it. Got to Mac
Literally, and I
first,
did another
spun it.
set later in the night,
Yo.
and they kept spinning. Where's the fuck
Who
is
was
my-
on track at that show? I swear. to
Right.
God.
Last summer Tokyo actually performed in Berlin, bro. And
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
You got phone
bro.
up, bro.
Oh, bro, I didn't come, man.
Yeah. Bro, it was
I heard
mad.
some wild stuff happen that night as well, so it's a bit mad.
What wild stuff happened that night?
I can't talk on that. I mean, Sage, you have to. It's not. It's not
Sage,
it's not
tell
my
me.
business.
I've heard a few stories.
Yo, man, where did I even start? Bro? There's a lot, and then we're in the motive now, and then Koski just comes to us,
Yeah.
and there's this woman, she looks old enough to be like his mum or something. She's like, hey,
Nah.
I'm gonna look after him. I'm gonna look after him.
I'm gonna look after your boy.
Yeah.
Have you got any other moments as well?
Yeah, I think on the first show, it's like I kind of when like at a moment I was like shooting it and shit, and I was like at the back when everyone was performing, and I was kind of like, I looked at it and I was like, wow, it's actually bigger than I thought. It's bigger than I realised. It was kind of a bit of a moment. You know what I mean? It's like, this is bigger than I thought it is. Like,
when the whole crowd knew the word to come through. Like,
the two shows at the yard proved that to me. That was it. Like, that was it. It was like kind of like, this is bigger than we kind of realised.
Yo, Bands, are you searching for your next porn video to watch, bro?
No, I'm just remembering a classic.
Yo, Donnie's getting ready to bash. I know that look.
Remembering stuff. I remember.
What category is it?
Bam.
Midget.
You like toes, isn't it?
I was gonna say actually, a top 5 movement was I think Sage dropping Life of Sin.
Yeah,
because the tune was so mad. Like I remember first hearing it. I remember hearing it at the show, and I remember hearing it at the second show, and I was like, "Fam, just."
You know what my moment was? My best moment when you were spinning to a crowd of 4 people at NAS.
No! No! Oh my!
The problem, it wasn't really a problem. It was just that a lot of people who were at that festival in particular were probably expecting quite a different type of music to what I played. So I played what I played, and obviously this was coming off like a drum and bass set.
Wait,
like
what? So you did a set at NAS?
Yeah.
What music did you play?
I played my normal shit. I was playing rap, but like the issue with it being is that because a lot of people were listening to a drum and bass set before I came on, and obviously dropping the BPM for a lot of like people that attend festivals, raves, whatever, a slower set is like a break. So a lot of people like just basically dipped out, and I was like, cool, say no more. Kept my cool, kept it moving, did whatever. And then I clocked, obviously play faster tunes, so I kept it moving. At least 3 men in here can vouch for me. I sped through the 130 so quickly. I moved it to 140, 150. People started coming back, so it wasn't all bad because I brought the crowd back. I want to shout out folks, and I want to shout out Sage because the hype manning on that set helped me a lot because a lot of man came back and we brought it back, so I can't really complain. Like it was an hour first.
It was probably a crowd full of people that were gurning and they were.
Imagine these are all off their heads. Like, so I was with Law now, and then like these 3 dons come up to us and they're like, yo, are you guys 10-11? Are you guys 10-11? Bro, these are taking pictures or something.
You fucked it. Aim high, aim worldwide, because a lot of people in the UK don't want to see you win. That's what I'm gonna say.
On a positive note, Double Curse is out now. On Fuck Them. Go stream that. Go
Isolation. Stream Isolation.
Yes, sir.
Number 2, number 4 produced by me.
Everything. That's what I'm saying.
Content kings. One day we're gonna have a fucking +44 mansion and
bro.
Every man's
Soon
gonna
come.
be living there, bro. That's
When I'm finished school, it's packed.
Nah, drop out right now.